So, it's been a minute. I went live. It was a long weekend, and I just was spending time with the boyfriend, so I didn't go live as many times. Because truth be told, he doesn't want to be involved with that stuff. I mean, it's not that he doesn't support what I do. It's not his bag to be. He's a Pisces, man. He wants to fucking swim low. So I really didn't even think about going live this morning or even what I was going to talk about. So then some shit came up, and part of what I'm doing now with with my evolution and my spiritual journey and the whole Hecate thing is trying to ask myself why things affect me the way they do. So when I feel the feeling in my stomach of what the fuck is this about, I'm supposed to stop and I'm supposed to ask myself, why is this happening? And then try to examine what about this situation pushes my buttons, and then why, and just keep asking why to each answer that I get till I get to the actual root of whatever it is. Well, why do I feel this way? Because they attacked me. Well, why do you think they attacked you? Because they didn't like my position. Well, why didn't they like your position? Because it's different than theirs. Well, why is it different than theirs? And so you just kind of keep going down the road trying to figure out what it is that's making you feel that way. Plus, I'm trying to learn not to react out of anger to stuff that is said to me, even when someone is trying to push my buttons. And I'm not saying that that's what happened today, because then that would require the operation of someone else's mind, which is really where this all went. So I thought to myself today, what I really need to do when I sit down in my meditation time is ask the universe why, and try to get that answer. And as I was contemplating that, getting ready to go get on the mat this morning to do my exercises, the why became evident to me without me even having to close my eyes and sit in that moment of meditation. So it started out with me, hey Karen, posting a meme or a GIF about a person saying, I just can't even fucking take it anymore. And let me just say that there's no big secret to anybody who knows me right now that I desperately want out of Pasco County. I'm so done with Pasco County and most of the motherfuckers that live there. No offense to anybody who loves Pasco County, but it ain't my cup of tea. I didn't pick that area. I got drugged here in 1980 from St. Louis. I wish I'd have stayed in St. Louis my entire life, because that's where my support system was. And I was drugged here to a place because we were supposed to be with family, and everybody's dead now, and none of the cousins talk to each other. Well, at least they don't talk to me. Whatever. I don't give a shit about that anymore. That's side stuff. But anyway, so I sat down today and started to think about the whys and what I want to move, what's going on, all of that stuff. And so here's what I wanted to say. Within just a few minutes of contemplation, I realized it's not the fucking day, because I said, this day's my day so far, and had that lady going, I just can't. So I realized it's not the day, it's fucking life in general. I don't want you to think that when I say it's life in general that I'm going to run for the razor blades in the bathtub, because that's not what's going to happen. I'm just a little frustrated about how people think, myself included. So I'm trying really desperately. You guys know, if you've been following me for a minute, that 6 decades almost. I'm going to be 58 years old this year, and so for almost 6 decades, I've suffered with panic and anxiety. And some days I'm more successful at not having them or being able to calm them or control them than other days. But when I do post, you can pretty much be rest assured that my entire post and most of what I'm doing or saying in that is colored with my panic and anxiety disorder. For sure it is. So my obsessive thought today will be about why. But after some quick reflection, I'd say because I can't control how other people see me. Even when I try and clear up their view, I can't get some people to say they're sorry or that they're wrong, or even if it's made abundantly clear to them that they are wrong. I can't make them do that. Some people won't give a second thought to the gaslighting that they're doing because it's a part of who they are. That's their burden, their journey, and I'm truly sorry for the load that they carry. I was saying about feral cats, it reminds me about these people. I can't save them all. And I know that I can't save them all because I don't have the resources or the place to keep those cats. So fundamentally, I would be doing stray cats a disservice by trying to take them all in and helping them and fixing them, because I couldn't do it properly. They would suffer. And as a result of them suffering, because I would be taking that burden on, I would suffer too. So I can't try to save 1,000 minds, just like I can't try to save 1,000 cats. I can't do it. It's physically impossible for me to do it, because all of those people would suffer because I was trying to help them. And then I would suffer because I took that burden on of trying to help all those people. So I can't do that, and it doesn't do anybody any good. So instead, when someone does or says something to me that triggers those emotions that make me want to come out of the box, hey, Eric, what's happening? When I want to come out of the box at somebody and pop somebody in the fucking throat, or get into some heated debate with somebody online, I have to give them an answer, because I'm not wanting to just sit and roll over, but I'm going to try to explain it to somebody, my position, one time, in as few words as possible. And if they can't get it, then I'm not going to spend any more time trying to clear up someone else's version of who I am or what my truth is. Because all that it's going to do is bring problems to them. They're going to get more angry and try to defend themselves. And I'm going to continue to try to get the apology that's never going to come, or to clear up their vision of who I am. And that's not my job to do. I know who I am. I know what I've accomplished so far. I know where I'm trying to go. And nobody is going to get in front of me and derail me, even if they're not trying to do it on purpose. I'm not going to allow that road bump any more time than it needs to have to move myself forward. Doesn't mean that I don't like you if you're the roadblock. Doesn't mean that you should stop doing what you're doing because it works for you. It just means that I'm not going to spend time defending who I am to you anymore. I'm just not gonna. I'm worth more than that. Jamie, I do what I can for stray cats. Eric, I'm going through this same exact thing. It's just, you know how freeing it is to realize you don't have to have long, drawn out discussions. I'm not trying to make anybody see me in a certain fashion. It's hard enough for me to see me, and I'm living in the sack. All right. I can't help you see me the way I am trying to see myself. I can't help you see me and see all the things I'm doing, because you're not with me 24/7. So you don't understand the context in which I approach my life, my exercise, my diet, my religious philosophy, my justice boner, none of it. You don't understand any of it, and you shouldn't. It's not your job. In the climate that we live in right now, with the kind of life that's going on all around us and all the bullshit we see where people are being shitty to other human beings, if everybody took a moment to turn inward and look at themselves and figure out what the fuck they need to fix inside of themselves, instead of worrying about, why is that gay person over there? How am I going to tell that to my children? Why does that black person, brown person, or person from Central America trying to get into our country? Why is President Trump putting all these people in fucking cages? If we all took a minute to look introspectively at ourselves and figure out what of the ick inside of us today will I work on to try to make me a better version of myself, because really we should only be in competition with ourselves, right? Not anybody else. Fuck everybody else. Let them do them, and let us do ourselves, and not worry about what's going on. Because when you release that burden of having to live up to somebody else's expectations, you can live your life more fully. That's what I'm learning in this journey with Hecate, this journey with my recovery process from my fucked up mind and my attraction to people that don't deserve my presence. All of that shit is being pulled up to the surface so that I can see who I am, clear all that crap away so that I can see myself. All I need to know is I'm trying to live humanely with the other humans around me. And I'm trying to fix this body that's been sick for a really long time. And I'm trying to fix this brain that's been fucked up since birth. I'm trying to do that. I'm moving forward as best I can. If my girl Val comes up to me and says to me, hey, Zoe Rose, Michelle Flood, you are fucking up, and here's how you're fucking up, I'm going to listen to that criticism, and I'm going to decide, is that really who I am? Am I showing those things? But I'm not going to listen already defensive, thinking, oh no, she don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Because sometimes people from outside of your view do have a good perspective of who you are. You don't have to own everything that somebody says to you, but you should take into consideration what other people say to you, especially if they're talking to you about a position that you don't come from. So if a woman is telling you that you're being a sexist person and you're a guy, you should probably take a step back and think about that. If Val tells you that you're being racist and she has a biracial child, you should probably think about what Val's saying to you. If a gay person tells you you're being a bigot towards their sexuality and you're a straight person, you should probably think about that. If a pagan person tells you as a Christian person that you've got their religion all wrong, you should probably defer to the pagan person. That's all I'm saying. My truth is my truth. Your truth is your truth. And as long as we're not trying to hurt nobody in the process, we can live that truth. Doesn't lessen mine, doesn't lessen yours. And arguing about it is only going to bring discourse and a bunch of fucking bullshit to each other's lives and a bunch of fucking thinking about stuff that you don't need to be focusing on because you got a whole big day out there that you should be working on yourself with. So far today, I got my fucking breakfast down. That's it. I haven't prayed. I haven't meditated. I haven't made an offering, and I haven't done yoga. I haven't exercised. None of it because I've been caught up in this. How is that effective? It's just a waste of my time. Val says, takes up brain space that you don't deserve, and they don't deserve that. Your time is your time. You choose. Exactly. And that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm not dogging nobody. So if the person who I had the issue with this morning happens along this video, don't think this is about you. Please don't make it about you. It's really not. It's about me learning what I need to focus on, what I need to give my time to, and what plucks the web with the least amount of shit as I can possibly pluck it with. I mean, that's the reality of the situation, right? So that's it. That's my evolve for today. I got to go. I got to get my exercise in. I got to get my yoga in. I got shit I need to do because I'm going to eat tacos tonight. It's Taco Tuesday. Peace.